Sky Dolezal is out here trying to convince people that she is selling legitimate signatures of her father. Now, here's the thing, right? This clip that I'm about to play you, she's going to say she hasn't seen her father in over a year. Now, you have to remember, this is filmed in February and Jason passed away 11/19/2022, right? 11/19/2022. Let's play the clip.
Body.
Yeah.
I had to touch my dad and see my dad in the casket.
Wow.
That's an image I would never get out of my head.
Never.
You know, and it's like I haven't seen him in over a year over our own differences. I never thought the next time I would see him would be that way.
Wow.
Okay, so hey, I haven't seen him in over a year. I didn't, think the next time I saw him, it'd be different. Well, here's the thing, right? She did not have signatures to sell until she went to California. You're like, well, what happened with California? You got the stage like, hey, I'm coming home, film this shit.
Hi, Mama. What the fuck? I thought you weren't here.
Now, just coincidentally, she just right there at the door. You know how you do it. Hey, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna say hi, and then look, I'm gonna open the door, act like it's the first time I saw you. Let's see if we got any simps up in here. So this was 1 month ago, right? 2 months ago. 2 months ago. This is when her selling autographs popped up. And you like, bish, we saw you in a bind. We saw you hustling ninjas for tailfare bags. We saw you doing all this thing for money. We heard rumors of
when I start selling pussy.
We know you dropped the OnlyFans, so for a little bit you could probably see more than you want, but for free, if you just Google her name, you'll see a whole lot of stuff you probably don't want to see. So this got me to start digging. You know what I'm saying? I start digging.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
And it was like, well, in this video, she said she didn't see him in over a year. And then sources was like, nah, it's been way longer than a year. But there's a video out there. And I'm like, is a video out there? I'm like, all right. Boom. Fucking found the video that's out there. You like, wait. wait. You found the last video of JDF and Sky? Like, I think so. I could be wrong. But chances are I'm not. So this video was filmed 2020, December 9th. Okay? 2020, December 9th. This is on JDF's TikTok. You like, damn. He documented. He caught that shit. He caught it. There you go. Young whippersnapper right here. Ready. She ready. Let's go.
And I touch it. Ooh, he let me touch it. And I touch it.
A little TikTok with his daughters. This is very sweet. But this is the timeline. You like, okay. Okay, so in December 9th, 2020, he signed thousands upon thousands of Legend of the White Dragon business cards, right? Business cards. Now we know from previous research, you like, wait, Henry, previous research puts the design in February 2020. That's where it puts the design. It popped up February 2020. Remember, guys, I did like all the research. Now, what he was doing was, signing posters. Now, sure, at cons, hey, he probably signed some business cards too, but at cons. So when you go here, here's a post. Here's a post because she tried selling these joints on her personal Facebook. Okay. So she's posting like, hey, and then this person, Carmine, Salsi was like, look, stop the cap. You've already been caught in the past. You've been blocked from tons of sites for selling fake ish. And your daddy had to bail you out. So this is someone who knows the lore. They know the lore. I'm going to get my hands on one of your autographs and have it certified. The Legend of the White Dragon signatures you posted, and it cut off. I really wish. I wish it didn't. And she like, look, Carmine, I've never sold anything fake in the past. Well, that could be a true statement because people were claiming that they were buying stuff from her and they never were receiving it. Look, I don't want to get into the semantics. So that's big cap. Try again and show the proof. Now, look, this is when people say show proof, they know you probably can't prove it. Because remember, what would daddy do? Hey, you got defrauded by one of my kids. Okay, look, I'm going to give you a legitimate signature. I'm going to take care of it. Can you please delete the post? Stuff like that. Not doing those silly, goofy shit like ASJ and blocking people after they call them out. Making the situation right and asking the customer to remove the post. There's a difference to that. Some people don't think there is one. I want real proof and receipts too. And go ahead and get an autograph and get it certified so you can look like a dumbass. Weirdo, I can't wait. You know, some shit like that. Carmine says, hey, look. She keeps going. All real. My dad would just sit and sign hundreds of these at shows and give them out for free. Do you know how quickly he ran through hundreds of autographs and signed them like it was nothing? You sound like a dumb, uneducated hater that needs to get a life. Seriously, though. Anyways, if you want to buy one, I will be happy to sell you one. And when you get the certification, be sure to holler at me. You like, wait, what? What? There's more. There's more. There's more. Now, look, sometimes you can always catch a liar when they start giving up more details. When they be like, oh, here's some more details. Here's more details. You like, if the signature is real, you just be like, hey, signature is real, and you move on. That's it. Hit dogs holler. The truth hurts, okay? Call a pretty person ugly, they'll keep moving. Call an ugly person ugly, they'll try to fight your ass. So this is a message from a close friend that worked for him at his karate school. So once again, you don't know what you're talking about. My dad signed hundreds and hundreds of autograph boxes full of it, left it behind, and got passed down. Now, that's an interesting word, got passed down. Being delusional is not something you should show to the world. Like Demetrius, I don't know if this is a dig at her or Carmine. So this is something that we don't know who it's from at all. I was telling Jacob that he had signed so much stuff when I was going through it, it made me feel like he was preparing this stuff to be sold off or for when he was gone. Like, why else would he pre-sign so much stuff? And they send a picture like this. Okay, sure. This, fine. This some old sign, cool. But those business cards, now, when we go back to it, right? Sources say they got blank business cards from the school, blank ones, as in not signatures. All right. So you keep going, right? Look, people were on it. People were like, look, yo, let me know how to buy one of the Legend of the White Dragons, the image with the JDF signature crammed on the card deck. I'll be sending directly to Ace. We will get to the bottom of this real quick. I will only provide payment through PayPal and full transactions recording. You're like, okay, this is legit. She wants to sell it. Hey, you got me. Let me sell it. What do they say next? Bam. Look what she do. Unsent. Tell Ace to hit me up. Guys, when you reach out to people like her, you have to screenshot it as soon as the message comes through. All right? Because this is what people do when they don't want, things to get out there. Not sure what she said. Okay. and Matthew was right. She's going to want that payment through the family and friends payment. You know why? Is because you can't refund it or whatever. It's considered like a donation, as opposed to if you purchase a service or an item and it is basically like, hey, you can get your money back if things do not go as planned. All right. Now you're like, well, Henry, you're just being too hard on her. You're just being too hard on her. Well, we do have another video. And this video comes from Arlem and he's exposing Jacob. Now you're like, well, Henry, how can he expose Jacob? All right. What is he doing? He's looking at this. He sees it's for $450. And what's the big deal? Well, let's let Arlem explain it to you guys.
Is that Jacob said that he has limited supplies, but yet has more than 10 of these available. And I generally think that he pretty much photocopied all of these. Like, you can definitely tell that you can tell, like, I only just picked this up. Now, also, before we carry on, I find it very funny that this is $450.
The price tag is outrageous, right? The price tag is outrageous, but there is something in this picture that maybe the average person would never pick up. But Heirloom caught this, and he explained it to me a while back. And since it was his story, I just never ran with it. I'm like, hey, get that video out soon so we can alert the community.
Or 361 pounds 87p, and yet I've received an offer. So obviously, you just kind of want to sell these out. Like, I literally looked at this for a video, and boom. But right, the main thing is this is what we need to look at, which is this autograph right here. That when you kind of look into it, you think, oh man, like, this is really cool. Like, again, like, just,
I know you're like, this looks nice, right? But he's about to point out this key detail that kind of throws everything into question.
OCD sake, why do it that way? Why not do it that way? It makes things better. Anyway, but when you look at the quality, you can tell that it looks freshly painted on there, freshly done. You know, here again is the autograph, blah, blah, blah. Just something seems off. Now this here, right? This is what you want to look at. Signed in the 90s. So take that away. Signed in the 90s.
All right. So now follow me, guys. Follow me. This was signed in the 90s. And I'm on the website right now. And that is still the case. It still says, where are we at? Signed in the 90s. Signed in the 90s. All right. But like, well, Henry, what's the problem? Signed in the 90s. It's authentic. What's wrong with that? What's the issue?
Signed in the 90s, right? You know, this is a Mighty Morphin poster is a must-have, etc., etc. The kind of thing. Its poster is an original piece of memorabilia too sure to impress. It won't. The poster being signed by JDF himself, adding a special touch to this unique item.
I mean, this is a great description, guys. This is how you want to describe your memorabilia.
Perfect for any collector of the Power Rangers franchise. The poster is an original piece of memorabilia that is sure to be cherished for years to come. Whatever you're looking to add to your collection, searching for a special gift for a Power Ranger fan in your life, this MMPR White Ninja poster is an excellent choice. Now again, signed in the 90s. Let's have a look at this again. Right here. Says here.
Now you look at this, right? You like, this is a gold metallic Sharpie, more than likely.
He signed this in the 90s. Over on the Sharpie page though, 2011 to 2012, Sharpie introduces metallic gold and metallic copper with the old elongated arc design. By summer 2012, when these new metallics were added to the Sharpie website, Sharpie had switched to the design pictured above and renamed the metallic copper to metallic bronze.
Damn. Look.
Guess who's going to tell the lie?
Caught him in 4K. Look. If you look, you'll see that Sharpie didn't come out with the gold markers until 2011 to 2012. So when you go to that website and you're like, oh, this is the original one, it was signed in the 90s. Right here, he's like, oh, it was signed in the 90s. And you're like, well, how in the hell did he get signed in gold in the 90s when the gold Sharpie didn't come out? And you like, wait, there had to be another gold Sharpie. Now, I looked. I did do my due diligence. Now, you want to know what else was in gold? The little gel pens. The gel pens. They had those out in the 90s. But as far as the Sharpie, 2011, 2012. So you got Sky. She's like, hey, I haven't seen my dad in a year, which turns out to be closer to 2 years. And all this stuff is getting passed down when he, quote unquote, left it. Where was this at prior to when she was in a bind, when she was struggling in California, trying to trick little guys into donating money to her so she could buy green Telfair bags when she needed a place to stay, when she had no car because she crashed it. Where the hell was these items for sale at? And as you see, when someone's like, hey, I'm sending that shit off for authentication, she get ghost real quick. And she even joking about it. It's like, catch me if you can. Like, hey, as soon as I get caught, it's going to be some stuff. And look, even April's like, look, Tammy told me Jacob is known to forge JDF's autograph. Just putting that out there. It's so hard to keep quiet. You know, I think it's just only a matter of time. And shout out to Tammy. She's living her life trying to start her organization and really not into all the drama per se, but we are here for the main event. I see April in the chat. I don't see Francis in the chat. But we're gonna get to it. What do you guys think? Do you think where there's smoke, there's fire? Or are people just tripping and Sky really has real signatures, even though these shits were nowhere to be found when she was in a bind? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace.